the Wyoming Butcher, right? All right, so this this local meat market, right, had a bunch of awards for the just the meat quality and just like the everyone like it was a smaller town, right? And guy really famous for like how he you know pers- got his meat done. I don't know how he was a good butcher. That's essentially what I'm saying. Okay, all right, and he people around the town. I forgot what it was. It was in stages, but people started getting sick around town, right? I think you guys kind of already kind of guessed where this is maybe going, but
Was he really generous with his meat?
I would think so. Everyone's talked pretty highly of him, right? But
Could you just say that again for me, if you don't mind?
I think I know who we're talking about, and he's pretty generous with his meat.
Should always be generous with your meat, man.
he but people around town started getting sick, right? And it wasn't until I think like it had to have been like the fifth, sixth person, right, that they started like questioning like, all right, what is going on? There has to be something like within the town, like it's people are like getting sick with the same symptoms, right? So they kind of like pinpointed it on this guy, right? And they ended up calling I believe it was, I think it was someone from not the FDA, but someone on the lines of like food inspector type person, right? So they come in, they take a bunch of samples of all the meat that he's been selling, right? They send it off. Well, it turns out that like nearly every meat product in the store was human meat. And they were like they had like I said, like pretty much all the same symptoms, like blood in the stool, stomach pains, severe stomach pains. And I think like 2 or 3 people actually died from eating human meat. Guy went to jail, obviously, for doing this, but I just don't understand. Like, how can you not? I mean, okay, I guess meat looks like meat, but shouldn't you be able to tell the difference? Shouldn't you be able to like the taste, like the texture, and everything like that?
What is it, a blend? Was it like, did he at least blend it, or it was just pure?
I mean, see, that's the thing. It had to have been like ground up. Like, hey, this is hamburger, or like I hate thinking about that, but like it when you say like that, yeah, it had to have been ground up. You know what I mean?
People are closer to like pork taste.
Yeah, I mean that's what I've heard. We've talked about cannibalism on the show. I think like a handful of times actually.
More than once.
Yeah. And that's what people have said, that is like it tastes like pork. So I don't know.
We're still a red meat, so you couldn't pass it off as like a steak.
See, in my mind, that's what I had. In like, I was like, how are you making an arm look like a piece of steak like that? But when you said, all right, it's ground up, yeah, that makes a little bit more sense.
I'm surprised they all had like digestive symptoms, because usually like the biggest danger of consuming like human meat is similar to like Creutzfeldt-Jacobs, like mad cow disease. It's usually like brain parasites thing,
like prions, or what are they called?
Yeah, prions. That's what that's like the biggest danger from eating human meat you get as a human.
I thought it was you have to eat the brains. I thought that was the thing. Was like if you're good to eat everything else, but as soon as you get to the brains, stay away from it.
Yeah.
Because I thought that's how like the whole. No, it's any part, so I can't even eat like a toe or anything like that.
I'm not sure.
I've heard it was the brain too. I mean, I would think that you wouldn't consistently want to. I've heard that eating things too close to your like genetic type of meat or whatever is you can be. It's called it just your body goes into a state of constant inflammation. Like it thinks the food is more of something that's attacking the host than actual food, but I may be wrong. I've also heard that's why it's a problem to consistently eat pork, because they're extremely similar, the way they're broken down or something. But I don't know. These are like half-baked memories from a very long time ago.
Can he make like people bacon? Was he doing that?
Ooh,
Ooh.
like back bacon. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's the back
Like, that's how
fat.
you get it to people. Like I wouldn't like if some stranger on the street gave me bacon, like I wouldn't question that. That's
Yeah,
my
that thick cut too.
fucking A, dude.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. People bacon. Oh gosh.
That is something weird.